Australia is a traveler's paradise, carving its spot on every travel lover's bucket list. From its sugar-white sandy beaches with picturesque turquoise waters, lush forest, national parks, multicultural cities, pristine sun-baked islands, and beautiful wildlife, Australia will provide you with an unforgettable adventure. With the land down under oozing enchanting beauty everywhere you lay down your eyes on. It has proven very hard to narrow down to only 10 tourist attractions, but here are the 10 best places to visit in Australia. Number 1. Sydney. Sydney is the oldest and largest city in Australia, not to mention one of the most beautiful. Land and sea intermingle, forming the famous white sails of the Opera House and the arching harbour bridge. The fabled history winds through narrow cobble laneways, museum galleries, glitzy neighbourhoods with artistic districts separated by golden beaches, and areas rich with wildlife, caught up in skyscrapers and suburbs, surprising wildlife, and a glint coastline. Sydney is a fabulous place in which to experience contemporary Australia during a personalized vacation planned around a Sydney tour. Number 2. Uluru. Uluru embodies the immensity and the grandeur of the Australian outback, steeped in stillness and shifting colors, with deep-rooted cultural significance related to the traditional Aboriginal people. A sense of majesty sweeps across the untouched landscape for sensual viewing of the land and stars, revealing one of the best national parks in Australia to visit. Impeccable sunrises and captivating sunsets only add to the beauty of the remote destination, and massive red monolith towering over the sands and brush. Number 3. The Great Barrier Reef. Few experiences can compare with an immersion into the hidden marine life of the Great Barrier Reefs. The islands and cays support a dynamic network of sea life, including sharks, rays, turtles, dolphins, and whales, as well as the Great Barrier Reef Great 8. The vibrant ecosystem gives way the exceptional attraction and activities, scuba diving to scenic flights, each allowing you to experience the biodiversity in different ways. Number 3. Melbourne. Melbourne is Australia's second largest city, with a vibrant cosmopolitan culture, contemporary style, and mouth-watering cuisine. The hidden lanes and tree-lined promenades combine to frame Victorian buildings for a distinctive European ambience, where celebrated chefs show off their talents. Art galleries, stylish cafes, lovely botanic gardens, and the quiet water of the Yarra River add to Melbourne's pool, topped with a bohemian vibe that makes it one of the best cities to visit in Australia. Number 5. Darwin. Darwin is surprisingly tropical, infinitely charming and grounds Australia's top end on lands traditionally connected to the Larrakia Aboriginal people. The city has a spirited cultural diversity that sits closer to Asia's doorstep than Sydney's shoreline, giving you access to the brink of the infamous Outback, with Pacific month being the best time to visit. Lives mostly takes place outdoors, with alfresco dining, lush botanic gardens, a private waterfront, and a melting pot of cultures that provide a sizzling cosmopolitan ambience with access to unparalleled wildlife adventures. Number 6. Tasmania. The island of Tasmania feels shrouded in mystic hue, with treasures ranging from alpine lakes and wild rivers to mountain peaks chalked in mist and wildlife that speaks to remote nature. Food enthusiasts can find delectable dishes and homey ingredients, while heritage towns seems frozen in time. Thunderous waterfalls puncture the silent forest and craggy coastlines, give way to gorgeous panoramas, with every turn into the wilderness promising a possible glimpse of a Tasmanian devil or passing dolphin ford, perfect for an Australian family vacation or when planning a romantic Australian honeymoon. Number 7. The Kimberley. The Kimberley is Australia's last frontier, with spectacular scenery spanning a seemingly endless landscapes bordered by the coastline and desert. Bamboo species, the plants and the plum trees fringe the gorges, revealing the scenery of one of the best adventure destinations in Australia. Aboriginal cultures remain deeply connected to the region, celebrating sacred waterholes and revealing a traditional understanding of the prolific wildlife and majestic canyons. Mountains lead to staggering waterfalls, making travel into the region an adventure in itself, giving you one of the most unparalleled experiences in Australia. Number 8. Perth. Perth is often rated one of the world's most livable cities and features a refreshing, relaxed atmosphere, supported by chic boutiques, gorgeous art galleries, stylish museums, and an endlessly pleasing pace free from the pressure of other fast-paced Australian cities. It's perfect to explore during a seniors Australian tour. Perth embodies the isolation of Greater Australia, but is bathed in golden sun and rich natural beauty. Pearly beaches give way to sailing excursions, fishing outings, and boating trips, while open vistas offer panoramic views to the surrounding bushland. Number 9. The Great Ocean Road. The iconic route of Australia's Great Ocean Road is a classic network of surf breaks, rainforest, and charming seaside towns connected to canopies filled with kaulas, resulting in consistent consideration as the top choice for the best scenic drives in Australia. Pristine beaches lead to sheer limestone cliffs, while towering rock spires feed to hinterlands and dairy farms. You could spend days appreciating the scenery that ranges from rugged coastline to wild beaches, abundant wildlife parks, and idyllic towns along the 186-mile route. Kangaroo Island is a remarkable haven for Australian wildlife and is also the country's third largest island for a great escape during an Australian kangaroo safari. The landscape brims with scenic and wildlife opportunities, immersing you in the untamed wilderness of white sand beaches, steep coastal cliffs, wind-swept boulders, and sand dunes that lead inland to rolling green hills. The diverse landscape supports an assortment of animals, from sea lions to penguins, koalas, and incaras, which roam near towns that have kept a rural pace of life. So my cute pumpkins, this was the end of the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Until then, happy travel.